Happy Saturday, chat. How you doing? You having a good one? You having fun? Hopefully today is a beautiful day wherever you are and it's super positive. I'm excited because it's a holiday weekend here in the US and we just get to like chill and have a nice time for the next like 3 days or so. It's also pay-per-view night for WWE. It's going to be Money in the Bank and that's going to be fun to watch. So yeah, lots of cool stuff that happening today and this weekend. It's also my dad's birthday coming up, so I'm just got excited for that. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having an equally good day and you're, like I said, having fun. So we have a lot we have to talk about today. So Hoyoverse, in their infinite wisdom, decided that they wanted to, I don't know, do a little live stream today. I'm kind of surprised they did it today and not yesterday because generally it happens on Fridays in the US and today they decided to do it at like 7 a.m. or some ridiculous time like that today. And I was not awake for it. So, get the mic closer to me. My face is right on it. I can't turn it up any higher than what it is. I literally can't. Like, it's pretty, I mean, I can turn it up a little bit more, I guess. Like, that's literally I can't make it go any higher than that. I can't turn the music off though. Maybe that'll help. So, like I said, we have a lot to talk about today. In terms of what Hoyoverse dropped, they did live stream. I have not watched it because I just didn't get time to watch it yet. So I've gone through and I've confirmed what I can. I'm gonna go back after stream and I'm gonna watch the full live stream to see what they actually did talk about on the stream, because there's been a lot of leaks that have come out in the last like week or so. It sounds like a bad phone call. What, Rock? What? Fix microphone. Hold on. Is that better, everybody? Is that good? Are we all good now? Is everybody happy? And now start from the top. Yes. You're getting hissing. Well, that might be my computer. I can't fix the hissing. That's the extent of what I have. Anyway, yes, I'm sorry. I forgot that I flipped my mic, so that's my bad. Let me know if the mic is too high. I can turn it down a little bit because I turned it back up. Like, basically, we made adjustments for Fall Guys on Wednesday, and I tried to put it back as best as I could. But obviously I missed a couple things because I can't test before I go live. So thank you for telling me my mic was shit. Anyway, starting from the top. So Hoyoverse decided that they were going to do a live stream today instead of yesterday. And they made a lot of announcements. They dropped a couple trailers. We've got the 2.8 updates. And I've gone through and confirmed a few of them. I'm going to go and watch the live stream because it's like an hour. And I just didn't have time before this stream to watch it. And confirm the rest of it, because like I was saying before and you couldn't hear me, is that there have been a lot of leaks that have come out in the last few days, especially pertaining to Sumeru, and I want to confirm if those were in fact discussed in the live stream at all before I show them on stream, because I'm okay with hearing leaks, I'm okay with kind of talking about leaks, but I don't want to show them on stream and upset people, so I personally like to see the leaks just to see what's coming, because it gets me kind of excited for the game, just because there's so little that comes out about the game and the updates until we get like the official announcements, that sometimes the leaks like help get you really excited. And I will say that the trailer for 2.8 without the sound, which was weird, leaked yesterday or Thursday night into Friday morning. Somebody at Hoyoverse uploaded it to Epic and put it out, which is weird. So I guess maybe they did it accidentally, or maybe they did it as a teaser trailer. I don't know, but the full trailer is now officially out, and so we're going to watch that first, and we're going to talk about it as it plays, and hopefully you can hear it. Hold on, let me make sure the tab's not muted, because I tend to do that quite a lot. So okay, so flipping over to my Scuff setup, let's see if it works. We ready, everybody? And let me know if it's too loud.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha? He was called some people from the Tenryou Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him.
Since the Vision Hunt decree has been repealed, I no longer have any grounds to officially arrest him. Then again, I guess something very interesting is about to happen. That's it. I'm taking this case over. Yeah! Fracture! Can't fool me!
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension.
Oh, faithful retainers, this is the blessed paradise that one has been searching for. Here is where we shall witness the culmination of all things. I, who command the darkness, shall lead you to yonder gate of dreams.
Oh, right. Praise be to the Prinzessin, who has led us here to this sacred place.
My sincere gratitude to you for inviting me to join you on this trip, Your Highness.
Look at me, a genius astrologist forced into a juvenile role-playing game.
Lady Magistus, are you embarrassed?
Stop calling me that weird name.
Lady Majig... What?
Excellent, most excellent.
Oh, official? That's enough.
Come on, just play along.
So here we go. Here comes the summer event. So I can turn that back down now because it's really loud. So we've got a couple things coming in terms of events. We've got the Summertime Odyssey, which looks like it's a boat event, and this seems like it's like the Apple Island Archipelago that was a couple summers ago. Looks like we've got a fighting thing that's coming, which is interesting. Like I said, I haven't seen what all of this is, so this is actually my first time seeing all of this. We've got visions, we've got all stuff. Ooh, coins! We can get coins, everybody! I don't know, I have to see what all this is, but it looks cool. Like, it looks really, really pretty and neat, so let's see. Yeah, this is the Golden Apple Archipelago. Okay, so we're going back there again. Cool. That's what this is. So just, you know, some funner time, or funner times, summertime fun. There we go, that's it. Ooh, Brock, we can have boat races. That'll be fun. So here's, it looks like all the different, like, fighting things that you can do. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit, it's just a little loud. Let's see, what else? Yep, there's the fighting thing. That'll be fun. Yeah, okay, so this is the interesting one. During a spontaneous visit to the Dawn Winery, things happen. We're gonna segue that, cause yeah, 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 we gotta talk about it. Okay, so that takes me into the next part of this, which is, let's talk about the roles first. So this got announced that the brand new character Heizu is coming. He's going to be, I believe, on the first phase, and he will be with Kazuha, and he will be with Klee. We're getting a Klee rerun, so expect roles for Klee on the other account, because of reasons. And then we're getting a Yo-Yo Mia run on the second phase of the event, so that'll be fun. Very excited for all three of these. Actually, technically 4 of these. I'm not sure if I want Heizu or not. He looks cool, but we'll have to see. I'm also very curious what it has to do with Kazuha, because I think they're going to have him touch Raiden's sword, because he was able to parry it, and he was able to reactivate the vision. You know, the story that we just did where he was, like, trying to reactivate the vision. He was able to do things with it further in the story. Spoilers. So I'm curious to see what that does. But let's talk about this. Okay. So I had to, like, I spent most of my morning trying to confirm if they had in fact released this or not, because this leaked like 3 days ago, and I've been wanting to scream about it on the internet ever since it came out, and it's like, nope, I'm gonna wait until they bring it out. So this has been a long rumored skin, this one and the next one, and nobody was really sure when they were coming. We have been kind of told it might be 2.8, but then, like, everything got pushed and everything got changed, and so nobody was sure if these were still coming or not. But they gave D-Luke a brand new spanking outfit. He looks fantastic. High ponytail supremacy. Here we come. I may have to buy this on my main account, because I did ask for a new D-Luke skin. I asked for new D-Luke lore in one of the surveys, and they're going to give it to us. So, here we go. It should be noted, this is going to be, I think, like, 2,400 Genesis crystals. I think it's gonna be the same price as the Ningguang one. It'll be on sale during the event, and then it'll go up to the full price once the event is over. I think that's how that's gonna work. They're gonna do with him what they did with Ningguang. But I'm really hopeful because there's actually a whole event that surrounds this skin that we get the lore pertaining to what this is, because there's a lot of rumors as to what this is. It should be noted that his vision is not visible anywhere on this skin. He's not using it. He's not, as far as anybody can tell, wearing it. And so there's a lot of speculation that this is actually his delusion skin. And when I say delusion, it ties back to the Dark Knight hero. But it could tie back to other things, because Diluc's had a past, and I'm really hoping we get to learn more of it. I'm also secretly hoping that they kind of start to tease Dotior, because Diluc ties back into Dotior. And yeah, that would be cool if they did that. So this is a very, very cool skin. Once there are like images of it, or once it comes out, I'll preview it more. I really couldn't find good pictures of it because they're just not really out there. Like, they're out there, but that would be stealing other people's content, which I just didn't want to do. But yeah, I'm really doing it now, but you know, here we are. It's just still images, so it's fine. Thank you to the creators of this. Appreciate it. We also have the brand new official skin that is coming as well. That will be with the event, and you'll be able to get this one for free. So if you do all of the summer stuff, you'll get this skin for free, very similar to what they did with Ningguang last year, or a while ago. Yeah, last year. So you'll get official for free, and then you can buy Diluc. Which I'm just like so excited for this, because the pictures that I've seen of it and the gameplay I've seen of it is so clean. It's so nice. It's such an upgrade for him. Good lord. It's such a nice upgrade. Good job, Oyoverse. Good job. Like, this is cute too. Like, Fischl's is really cute too. It's a nice upgrade for her as well. But yeah, this is just, yeah. Dad's back, everybody. Fire Daddy's back. So I'm going to switch it over to Genshin. I'm going to turn on the sound for Genshin. And we're going to go play the game. So those are all the updates that I've been able to confirm. Like I said, once I confirm the Sumeru stuff and the character announcements and that kind of thing, I'll talk about that probably tomorrow. Because there's a trailer out there that I've seen, and there's some other stuff that I've seen, but like, I just don't want to show it because I don't know if it's confirmed or not. And I don't want to spoil it for anybody, so more so than, you know, I normally would. I do try to be cognizant of that. So, what we're doing today, we have dailies we have to do. We have to farm materials today for weapons, and then we are going to begin the travel to Inazuma in the story. We'll see how far we can get before I have to level up, but I do want to get pretty much the main characters leveled and ready to go before we go to Inazuma. But there you go for that. So let's get started. Let's have some fun. And we'll see how far we get in story quest today. No, I don't want to fight them. I just want to go do my thing. Like, can I just go do my thing? Yeah, we'll run with this. This is fine.
With the wind! Dodge this! Swift and merciful! From whence you came!
Any more Spangle Spangles? Any more anything? Nope. Okay. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to hit that. Leave. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do for food today because I haven't eaten yet. I need to. I just love this music. I'm such a sucker for like green sleeves. It's really rather sad. Let me flip Lisa in.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Race you, nice and
Freeze!
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Let's spark things up a little.
Ooh, I got fish out of this. How dare you?
out of the frying pan, into the fun.
Oh, I have to show you guys something I found too. I found a lure thing that I didn't realize.
Nice and spicy.
I'm trying to blow that thing up.
Windblade. Dodged it.
Without doing that.
Oh, so sorry.
Or that. Fucking excuse you. Who's throwing shit at me? Rude.
With the wind.
Booba, get them. You're toast.
Alright, where's the wind one? Ow. Dr. Edith, what a shame. I can't use this material either. Oh no, she still can't use material, chat. She's trying to write a book on animo history and she just can't manage to get the right stuff. Of course. Excuse me. Yes, I will help you grab objects. I will help you do your thing. Cycle. There you go. Okay, go. I need to take a real quick break so everybody enjoy the sounds of the game. I'll be right back. If you can hear the game, I'll turn it up. I should do a what now? Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Right scene, right scene, right scene. Alright. Ow, cramp. I'm not having a good day today. I hate when you get a cramp like right in your side, like right in your rib cage. It's not fun. There's one leaf. Where's the other one? There it is. And where's the third one? Is it down here? Might be down here. Yes, there it is. It's hard to see with like the stuff in the tree. Alright, have you found anything? I've got a few leaves here. Leaves, let me have a look. They do feel they have the power of the animals. Alright.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
All right. So now we farm. Really is fun. I'm sure D. Luke would shudder if he heard me say that, but here we are. Didn't flip. I love it when it does that. It's actually fitting that we're doing this domain, because we're going to the land of Electro later.
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this.
Helps if I hit the right number,
What's the hurry?
you know, in terms of things. Helps if I do that.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Shungling said not today. Oh, your Q was up. Get it up. All right. Ta-da! So now we need to go look at things. And the reason why I'm doing this, just so everybody's aware, is I have an Ascension Quest that's coming up, and I need to be ready for it, because I'm in the process of getting the characters ready to go to the next level. It's going to come in like right now everything's at about a 50, and so it'll probably come in where everything, once I do the level quest, is going to come in at about a 70. So I want to make sure that like everything that I do is ready to go for that, and make sure that at least the weapons are at a 70. And also that as many of the characters as I can get them are at a 70, though that doesn't really matter. It's more the artifacts than anything else. But it does help if they're at that level, because then you'll get more out of it than leaving them at, say, like a 50. Because you're not going to do as much damage, because their attack and like Ningguang's attacks and everything, all of this scales depending on the level. Because if I were to level her, like that'll put her at a higher level. That'll put her at like a higher attack, more HP, that kind of thing. The stamina is the only thing that doesn't really change, because that's mainly due to the Statues of the Seven and leveling the Statues of the Seven, which I have one more in Liyue that I have to do. And there's actually a quest that I'm holding the Ascension for in Liyue, and I'm leveling for in Liyue, because it's a pain in the butt, and you have to fight something really mean and really sucky. And it's not the big fat dragon. I can't hold for the big fat dragon. I wish I could. Like, I wish I could do it at this level, because I could probably beat it up. But they make you do the big fat dragon at the next world level, which sucks. But here we are. So, actually, no, I don't need her. Let me do Shinobu. So I need Geoshabbat Papstrings. Alright. Fine. We'll go hunt those real quick. Not now. Busy? Not now. But it's always very important with this game that you want to make sure that everything is scaled appropriately and ready to go. Because at some point I'm going to have to start farming for purple artifacts. And I really need my stuff to be ready to do that. Because that's like kind of the next step. I can do that too. Thank you for your contribution. 4 of them. Okay. Next. And this is where Rock yells at me because I'm being too prepared. He wants me to suffer infinitely in this game. No! Go away. But I have learned, because actually I learned that basically if you scale too fast, or if you level too fast and you don't scale your characters with your level, it's a huge pain in the butt to do it later. And it actually made me kind of want to quit playing the game for a while, because I was just like stuck in this never-ending cycle of trying to level people versus doing it gradually. Ooh, a chest. So I'm still kind of in that cycle of leveling people, but it's a little bit easier now because I'm doing it more gradually as opposed to trying to do it all at once, so I could be ready to take stuff on.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Thank you for your contribution. Let's see. Can I level yet? Is doing Shinobu. Let's see. And I really want to get her up and running because I really like how she plays. And I want to see how she plays with this sword as opposed to what I had on her before. But I have to be very careful in leveling weapons because I don't want to run out of stuff. But I know I'm getting ready to open another world, which means I'm going to get more of these. So I'll be fine. Okay. Alright. And my main thing was to get the materials needed to do it. So to basically get the domain materials, because those are the hardest to get, obviously, because again, they scale. So, or they're on different days and choices have to be made, which is really kind of one of my biggest problem in this game, is just the fact that it's like, for these, you can only get these on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and you only get 160 of the things generated in the game. You can get more, like you can buy more, you can make more, so it's not that bad, but like at the same time you have to make choices, or you have to burn stuff that you don't necessarily want to burn to do more. So that's like one of my main complaints about the game, is it's sometimes farming for stuff is really, really difficult. And keeping track of, because here's like basically, it's like keeping track of all of this stuff in terms of what goes where. You know, this is all stuff that can be farmed and made. But just keeping track of what's available on what days is kind of a pain in the butt, and what's available all the time. You just have to know. Like, you pretty much, I have an Excel spreadsheet that tells me who's got what, and I'm building it for this account. I have it for my other account, but I had to build an Excel spreadsheet to tell me basically what I need for what characters, and add them, and then how to grow them from there. So that's a little bit too much information, I think. Okay. So I'm going to cancel that because I can farm those. I can farm those later. I can farm those offline. So everybody, let's get ready to set sail and go to Inazuma. Hi, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
About traveling to Inazuma.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct?
That is, in fact, correct.
Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
Aww.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
It seems our intel has arrived.
The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway.
Ooh.
Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
That's some very good foreshadowing right there in terms of the story. Whether you make it all the way Celestia or you go with the Abyss, you know, we love you. Ad Astra Abyssosk, Catherine. We'll miss you.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
We do see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I knew it.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See, there's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Alright, guys. Are we ready? Are we set? Let's board the Alcor and hopefully... Yes, I can just teleport to it now. Thank God. Thank you, Hoyoverse. This is one of the best updates you've ever made to the game. You could just teleport to this ship, as opposed to, you know, trying to just get to it.
You finally made it.
Hi, Mom.
These years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Apologies!
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Hey, it's Kazuha! Turn up the game sound a little. Is that better? Here it is, chat. It's the boy.
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain.
Toma. Dear Toma, I have missed you so much. Hi. You can tell who the favorite is. The favorite child. Right here. My favorite. I would very much like to get him on this account, but it's all by chance, so we'll see.
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
I'll adjust the game sound. I can go in and turn it up in the settings after the cutscene. Because otherwise I can... Here, hold on. Let me know if this is too loud.
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Surely the rumors exaggerate.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here.
Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts.
Oh, he's more than that.
If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
She says that as a soldier walks up.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Foreshadowing. Look forward to seeing you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried.
That sounds like a challenge.
So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Oh, okay then. Now I'm feeling a bit nervous. Alright. This is really loud for me, so hold on. Audio. I mean, I can turn the volume, like, I can crank it. Let me see if that, like, helps it, because I have to keep it relatively low because it actually hurts my ears if it's too loud. So let's try this and see if this works. And while we're here, let me know if this is any better. Like, I'm trying to screw with it. I can't have it at full blast though, because that was like literally. I can lower my mic. Okay, is that better? Are we good? Okay. The producer is satisfied. Hi!
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma.
He lives here.
You must be new here.
Duh. Just got off the big ship that pulled up.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
We're here to trade wine and ore.
Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits?
No. Toma, do something!
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
Thanks, Toma. That was mean. That was very mean.
Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
No, you're not sorry. You're not sorry in the least. You are just like your boss. Just nicer.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Thanks!
The Outlander Affairs Agency.
Yay. Government process. Woo!
They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict. Just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders.
Great.
As the word suggests, outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Welcome or not, we don't have a choice. My journey must go on.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well.
Uh-huh.
Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Obviously not, if we're asking. We're looking for all the stuff we can steal as we roll up into Rito. Ew. I do love Rito. It's so pretty. Hey y'all, what's happening? How's it hanging? We good? Hi, ma'am.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yep.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
Jesus.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry. You can trust my math.
Can I? Can I, though?
So much questioning your math is...
Questioning the fact that you're gouging us?
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Okay, I'm gonna take it off autoplay for a second because I have to say something.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
He totally put out.
That's not how you haggle. By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
He totally put out.
Much obliged.
I know this is a kid's game, but he totally put out.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
I think it's more about the Mora. It's more than the Mora. Reminds me of someone else's strange relationship with Mora.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Thanks, Toma. That's blatant oppression against outsiders. Doesn't anyone push back?
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. and as well as advancing commercial interests. The association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
So how would an Outlander ever get to meet? The Raiden Shogun feels further away than ever.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
Okay, I'm just going to point out that we found Venti in a bar, or we found Barbados in a bar, and we found the Geo Archon in a funeral home, and he's working with the Fatui. So, yeah, that may be well. I still have to find a way.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
And is that likely?
No.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Yes?
Wow, the Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
You have no idea.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there,
there's a pitch.
Connections come at a high price. You understand?
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Okay.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Favors. So what's the job?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Karisu, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Okay. Let's see if there's any extra dialogue from Toma.
Karisu will reach his wit's end if things carry on like they are. Go see what you can do for him.
He's so pretty. I miss him so much. I wish he was on this account. Because he's so much fun to play with. Excuse me. Hi. Pardon me. I need to do one thing first. Boom. For the record, all of this is, oops. All of this open area is in Inazuma. All of this, it's pretty big. A lot of it's water, but it's big. Okay. I'm not going to resonate with Electro. I'm not going to do any of that. We're just going to open that up so I can start to unlock teleport waypoints and have a way to get here, because I don't think, can I get up there? I might be able to get up there. La di da di da di da di da. Just kind of give you the lay of the land and the view. Because Inazuma really is very beautiful. They did a really nice job designing this. Where is it? There it is. Where's the thing? Hey, how's it hanging?
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Luckily, we had a friend with us.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
What the hell?
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for Crystal Marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
This is absurd treatment. Can you discuss the situation with the Kanjo Commission?
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly. But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
Try our best to negotiate with the Kanjo Commission. The vendor does sound like a fishy character.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources this stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it! We're on the case!
Gee, I wonder if this is him.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Yes, we just arrived.
So, what do you need with me?
Where do you source your goods?
The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business.
My
Trade
goodness.
Secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
Rude.
Got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Well, that's
Hey, what's your problem?
that's rude.
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Time to get the real fixer on the case. Let's go talk to Toma.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
He knows what's up. Hey, bud. How's it hanging?
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
You're going to have to help us help you.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Warner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
Seems like a Mondstadter to me. At least I didn't get the impression he was a local.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
That sucks.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Bold of you to assume. Alright, I got it. Let's go back and talk to him again.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Yup.
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Thanks, Toma. You're the best. Do you have anything else to say?
Something tells me you've come up with a smart way to solve this.
Stand back and watch this. Hey! Hey, Werner! Werner! Let's talk.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
It was the wind that led me back here to you. Time on your hands. Some would call that a form of freedom.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
A dandelion wine sure would be nice on a day like this.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Alright, what should I give him for Mondstadt? Let's give him a wolfberry.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
May the Animo Archon protect you.
Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Does it sound familiar?
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Cheap and tasty chop suey! Grilled tigerfish. Get it while it's hot.
Liyue Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
May the flames of virtue spread to all and never be extinguished.
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
I think he misses it a lot.
Liyue.
Let's see. Here. You can have one of these.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
A lot of people out there sympathize with the position you're in.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
Yeah.
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people?
Alright, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
Fantastic.
You ready to talk now?
The International Trade Association will protect you. Come get a drink with your friends from the association.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Dude, you show up with booze, all is forgiven.
Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
We need evidence.
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right.
Keijiro, it's him.
After him.
It's not like we get any customers.
Yoko, how's business?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
No, he won't.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
One chance, one shot, go us.
What could he be doing to
One
prevent
shot.
this?
Hiding shit, dude. That's what he's doing. He's doing illegal things.
Looks like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look? Whoa, it's a ledger.
An important ledger, Paimon.
Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Ah yes, the real reason Paimon came along. Even if we did find Mora, we would give it to the Trade Association.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Nice!
Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Alright, let's go tell them what really happened. Uh-oh.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
You're the one making a mockery of the rules here.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Yup.
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us.
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this, hmm?
Give him a swirly.
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yes.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
You stop embezzling?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
But he's right.
Sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison.
Harris.
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Yes.
Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
What?
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context, Paimon. Context. That title doesn't have any weight with these people.
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission. Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young...
He whips out the trump card. Right there.
Lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this.
Or her brother.
It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough. We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist.
Toma, don't be a
response, huh?
dick.
I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future. Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
It's tyranny, plain and simple.
Thank you so much. Our heads are back above water now.
Alright, let's go talk to Toma and find out what all's going on. Explain yourself.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. Alright, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the Yashiro Commission.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
No, you're the attendant.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time?
Yeah.
So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
So where did this Fixer of Rito thing come from?
You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree...
I never offered to help. Also, schmoozery means he put out, just saying, like, a month. Yeah. Just like his boss, only nicer.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
By the way, again, I mentioned this when we were doing Kazuo's quest, but I full on, like, believe that Kazuo was spying on us for Kamisato Ayato and Kamisato Ayaka. And he was reporting everything back to them, along with a few other spies, like... Because his sources, their sources that were, you know, basically found out we wanted to go to Inazuma. We weren't exactly public with that, so there's really only a handful of people, and most of them were with Beto, including Kazuo. So it's likely that Kazuo sent the word back that, hey, the traveler's coming and y'all need to get ready to go. Anyway, I have one goal here. It's to meet the Raiden Shogun.
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
But there's one problem.
Huh? What's up?
Outlanders are unable to leave Rito.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
I think perhaps not. This must be the next part of his test.
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing. As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to the Mori tea house to settle the score.
She's gonna kick Toma's butt.
Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
Not very. Let's look at the letter that we got real quick. Whomsoever has this invitation letter may enter Komori Tea House. It has the seal of the Yashiro Commission on it. Ew, fancy. Alright.
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
If the Yashiro Commission has heard of us, I wonder if the Kanjo Commission has heard of us.
Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
But I walked up here before.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
Hi there, sir.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
I, too, am honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Paimon.
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terra's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Whoa! You heard about that too? Yep. It's true, alright.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
We shouldn't have told him that.
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
Ultimately, they still got their way.
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
This is my forte.
Excellent. Well then. You must know the Genshin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Shinxin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
Dude, what?
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
I think you might be a couple orders off I think you might be a couple orders of magnitude there. Magnitude off? They don't stay fresh after they've been picked.
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that?
Hey. Ayo. Hey. Hey, what's up? Hi there.
Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
I think I'll need to look into it more first.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Halt, you two!
Just as I expected. I saw this one coming.
What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see. So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night? But you didn't have time to know
Thanks. We shared a glance.
Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back? Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
Oh my god. This game. It's lightly perfumed too.
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
The pleasure is mine.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is that Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Face.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
He's like, come on.
You misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamaji of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Ah, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Seems like a reasonable deal.
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun.
An arrogant-sounding woman.
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Gee, who would be an arrogant-sounding woman that would want to keep us on Rito? Who would also be aware of us coming to Inazuma? Chat. I wonder.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
You dare question my abilities?
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Get him, Chisato.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Can you say no to her?
The request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Alright. Is it moving? It's not moving. Start. Alright, where y'all hiding?
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it. Nice and spicy.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
Booba, get them.
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
There's more.
Disappear! Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiragi, stay close.
Frostbite.
close.
Dodge this.
It's a little damaged, but it's fine.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Thank you, Chisato. Please be careful.
My lady.
Oh no.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
Oh no, Shinojo.
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
Oh no.
No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food, or something to that effect.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
She's his only
I
child.
wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
Oh, Shinojo. Oh.
Alright.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. He needs a hug. Alright. I'm gonna do that pain in the ass.
We're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
For the record, they don't really tell you this in Inazuma, but to really do anything on this island, you have to use these little things, and then they have the transport things that will take you up and do other stuff. So just be aware of that. I'm not talking to her. I don't want to talk to her for all the reasons. It also should be noted that everything in Inazuma can kill you, so just be wary. Also, don't hit the foxes. Otherwise, Mika will get very mad at you. So this is Konda Village. So the first thing we're doing is we're delivering the letter. Then we'll go yell at Toma. That didn't work the way that I wanted it to. I want the thing. Let me have the thing. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Hey, what's up, buddy? These are also your Sealy. Might as well start grabbing these now. While I'm here. I don't remember which one she is. No. Not doing that quest. Do not want to do that quest. Okay, so I'm going to explain this really quickly because they don't tell you this really in the game. So this is a jewelry store where you can buy stuff for your teapot, but you have to complete the sacred chakra leveling before you can open this. So this is like locked down until you finish the tree that's on top of the mountain. And it's really annoying and frustrating. And nobody tells you that. So you're pretty much just have to kind of figure that one out. Hey, there's Kamaji. Perfect. Let's grab this. Hello, sir. What's up? About Hiragi Chizato's letter. This letter, did Miss Hiragi really ask you to deliver this to me? This handwriting, it really is her, thank goodness. Thank you for making this trip, traveler. As for the travel permit, as it's Miss Hiragi's personal request, I will naturally see it through. However, I'll need some time to prepare. How about this? Can you wait for me at the Kamimi restaurant? Why do you want to go there? Well, I want a small favor from you. Recently, I was also thinking of sending something to Miss Hiragi. I wrote a letter and also requested Miss Kamini to make some treats for me. I was planning to send them. But if my father finds out about my plans, he might be upset. Just as I was just pondering what to do, and you showed up. Is your father very strict? Father, he naturally has to be strict. I do understand why he's unwilling for me to communicate with Miss Hiragi. After all, I am a member of the Kujo clan and one of the enforcers of the Tenryo Commissioner. Miss Hiragi is the young lady of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan. If we were to get too close to her, it would be inevitable that someone might try to take advantage of our situation. Even though it's only a present, in some people's eyes, it's a lot more than that. Let's not talk about the trivial matters. Trevor, please wait for me at the restaurant. After I approve the travel permit, I'll bring it to you. Okay. I don't remember having to do this part before, but it's entirely possible. Is this the restaurant? That's Uyu. It shimmers. Where is the... It's like there's only so many restaurants. All right. Welcome. So about Kamaji's treats. Oh, I've already prepared the treats that Master Kamaji ordered. I'll bring them to you now. But I'm curious about who Master Kamaji will be giving these treats to. It's nothing more... He just like slid in. It's nothing more than a public relations gesture. A while back, Miss Hiragi Shinsuke presented my father with a batch of fine tea. My father knows that Mr. Hiragi's beloved daughter Chisato likes treats, so he told me to prepare some as a gift in return. I was worried that the delivery might take too long, and there might also be unavoidable bumps during the journey, so I specifically asked for this traveler to deliver them. Can I have a look at the treats, please? I want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Sure, here are the treats. Please take a look. Everything is there, thank you. Let us move out of the way, traveler. I have a few more things to say to you. This is the travel permit. Please take it. With this travel permit, you can freely enter and leave Rito. Thank you. It's fine. This permit will make your delivery a lot smoother. Also, here's the letter. Did you write this yourself? Yes, I tried to write this letter in a tactful manner. I hope Miss Hiragi won't be offended by it. Please deliver this letter and the treats to Miss Hiragi. Do we have to go back? But this time you have the travel permit. You should have a lot more freedom than before. I'll leave it to you, traveler. Also, I need to go back and deal with the official matters. Ugh, when will I be able to go there myself? Alright. So let's go back and see Chisato. And then we will... I think that'll be it. We'll finish this up and I think then I'm going to be done for the day. But we'll see. Actually, wait. Sir, do you know who this woman is? Traveler, you've returned. I guess you've delivered my letter to Kamaji. Did you manage to get the travel permit as well? Yes, I have. Thank you. This is from Kamaji. You don't have to thank me. You should be thanking Kamaji instead. What's this? Treats and a handwritten letter from Kamaji? Was it his request? These tricolor dango. He prepared them for me? Thank you, traveler. I'll make sure to savor these treats, and as for this letter, I'll read it with great care. Thank you for the hard work. Please accept these items as thanks for your help. Who knows, I may need your help again in the future as well. Oh yeah, you do. Alright. So that completes that part of it, and this will be good because this should open up some stuff for me in terms of being able to do some of the special events in this game, because that should complete the Rito escape plan, and that should complete Hiragi stuff. So I shouldn't have to worry about that. Yeah, like that. Character is currently involved in another quest and cannot join. I don't need anybody though for that. That's weird. Okay. Whatever. Alright, so tomorrow, let's talk about tomorrow. I am going to stream tomorrow. I may go a little bit earlier because I have to go get stuff for my dad's birthday. But I will be live tomorrow, and we will continue on with the Immovable God and the Eternal Euthymia. We'll work on that because that's a relatively long quest to do. And we may also pick up some of the other world quests that we passed by, because as you saw, there's a lot of them. And then we'll work on that, because that should be plenty, like in terms of having stuff to do in Inazuma. Yeah, see this? Now this just opened up this, which I can accept the invitation. I can't really do anything with it on this account because there's only one day. So I may do that offline.
The Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival does sound pretty exciting. Do you think they'll have lots of tasty snacks?
No, they have no money.
Why don't we go to Rito and check it out?
So that opened that up for me, and then I haven't done this yet, but this is open as well, so I can work on this too. So we have lots of stuff now that we've completed that. Like, that was like the main block for like a lot of the special events that they've been running in the game, is I have to get past a certain point in the game to be able to do it. So now I can do it on this account as well, which is really awesome. So like I said, tomorrow we will continue to work on the Inazuma quest, and we'll meet back up with Toma, and we'll hang out with Toma, and we'll see him and do things with that. So yeah, exciting stuff. So if you enjoyed the content, please give the channel a follow. I would appreciate it. Also, follow me on Twitter at Linsmward, LNSWRD, to get notified of when I'm going live. You can also check out my YouTube, linsmward.rackradioshow.com, or just look for Linsmward on the YouTubes. I will be live again tonight over on twitch.tv/WTR Live to talk about Money in the Bank after it concludes. So that should be about 11-ish. So go check that out if you're interested in professional wrestling. And if not, I will see y'all tomorrow with more Genshin. And if you're, still wanting to roll, because Ito is still in the shop. He's in the shop for, let's see. How long is Ito in the shop? He's in the shop for another 10 days and 47 minutes. So if you want to roll for him, or Shinobu, or Goru, or Chanyeon, you can. You can also roll for their weapons. Just use creator code Linsmward in the Genshin Impact store to buy your crystals, to get your Prima Gems, to get your wishes, to get your characters. Because I am a #epic partner. So with that, I will say goodbye to everybody, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, whether it's morning, evening, afternoon, or night, and it's super positive. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, or later tonight, depending on when you show up. So till then, bye!